Well, it finally happened. And after weeks of people debating back and forth on social media, contests have finally been buffed. About a week ago, we dropped our video on how to contest shots and what makes an effective contest, and if you haven't seen it, there's a lot of gems in there that can still help you even after the patch, and I highly recommend that you watch it if you haven't already. But in the patch notes yesterday, it was said that they slightly reduced the impact of height mismatches when it comes to contests, which allows shorter defenders to generate better contests against taller shooters. On top of that, they slightly increased the effectiveness of strong contests for well-positioned and well-timed contests. So luckily for you guys, we have the pre-patch numbers, and in this video we're going to compare them to post-patch to find out the exact buff. Now when it comes to height mismatches, this chart shows the before and after data for the contests of defenders who are up to 10 inches taller all the way down to 10 inches shorter. We took over 1,000 shots to get our data, and as you can see, there is a clear and noticeable difference in our post-patch results. Even when the defender is 5 to 9 inches shorter than the offensive player, we saw the average contest increase by about 5%, confirming that shorter players are definitely getting better contests. After that range, we start to see a significant spike in average contest percentage. So while shorter defenders are getting better contests, height still dominates, and being closer to the offensive player in height or taller will still yield much more effective contests. In some cases, like when the defender is 3 inches taller, the average contest increased by more than 15% compared to pre-patch. Keep in mind, this test was done on Hall of Fame difficulty, so these percentages will be higher than you might expect. But nonetheless, every inch still matters when it comes to generating the most effective contest, and on average the contests seem to have gotten about a 10% buff. We again tested the best height to guard 7-4s and actually got some surprising results. This chart shows us the pre-patch results in green with the post-patch results in red. The bottom axis represents the height and perimeter defense of the defensive player, and the vertical axis represents the average contest percentage against a 7'4" shooter. As you can see, there has been a huge increase in average contest percentage across the board for every height when it comes to a close contest with hands-up defense. Every height got a sizable buff in this scenario, with 7'4s having a ridiculous 81% average contest percentage. But like I said in the last video, 7'4s are far too slow to always be in an effective guarding position. So the next best height would again be the 6'11, with 6'10s not being too far behind, and even 6'9s also got a sizable buff. When we ran this same test but with the defender slightly further out, we get a different picture. From our pre-patch results, there was no contest in double digits for any height, but after the patch, we can see that 6'9s, 6'10s, and 6'11s all had double-digit average contest percentages, with 7' and 7'4" defenders not seeing a significant buff in this scenario. But while 6'11s generated the most effective contest before the patch, it seems that the 6'9s and 6'10s are now far more capable when trying to defend the 7'4" giants, with 6'10s now being the best in this scenario, with an average contest of 13.7%. With all that being said, 7'4s are still very much viable and still have the ability to shoot over just about anyone. You just have to be a little smarter when it comes to your shot selection, because defenders who are in good position with a well-timed jump can now generate more effective contests, which will narrow your green window even further. Now overall, the contest system did seem to get a decent buff, especially when it comes to hands-up defense, but some people are saying it's not even noticeable, while others are complaining it's drastically different. Let me know your thoughts down below on the patch, and if this video helped you, don't forget to drop a like. And it's been Spill, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.